If you're thinking of buying or selling a house, you're at an exciting decision point. And anytime you make a big decision like that, one thing you should always consider is timing. So, what does the rest of the year hold for the housing market? Here's what experts have to say. Hi, I'm Mark Renner from Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. We've had an exciting past couple of years with what people have called a low inventory market. I call it a high demand market. We've listed as many houses as we ever have, but there's such a high demand that they're selling quickly and they're going up in price. I recently had 2 or 3 sales and they all sold for at least 10 to 15% over the asking price. That's just amazing. But what's the rest of the year going to hold? I hear people say all the time, as a matter of fact, it just came from a family member of mine. Oh, I think we'll wait till the fall when the market settles down. Well, guess what, folks? The market is not going to settle down. Let's talk about what's going to happen the rest of the year in the housing market. What does the rest of the year hold for the housing market? Number one, the number of homes available for sale is likely to grow. That's a good thing. There are early signs that the housing inventory is starting to grow, and experts say that should continue in the months ahead. But the gap between this year's homes for sale and last year's is 1/5 the size that it was at the beginning of the year. The catch is likely to continue. This growth will mean more options for shoppers than they've had in a while, even though inventory continues to lag pre-pandemic normal. So as a buyer, you'll have more options. Having more options is welcome news. Just remember, housing supply is still low. So be ready to act fast and put in your best offer up front. As I said recently, I've had a number of sales that have gone at least 10 to 15% over the asking price. And as a seller, your house may soon face more competition when other sellers list their homes. But the good news is, if you're also buying your next home, having more options to choose from should make that move up process easier, or downsizing process easier. Number two, mortgage rates will likely continue to respond to inflationary pressures. Experts also agree inflation should continue to drive up mortgage rates, albeit more moderately. The deputy chief economist at First American Mortgage says ongoing inflationary pressures remains likely to push mortgage rates even higher in the months to come. That also means that the Fed is meeting and they're likely to raise interest again, if not multiple times between now and the end of the year. So ongoing inflationary pressures remains likely to push mortgage rates even higher. As a buyer, working with trusted real estate professionals such as myself, including your lender, so work with us so that you can also learn how the rising mortgage rate environments impact your purchasing power. As prices go up and as interest rate goes up, your purchasing power goes down. It may make sense to buy now before it costs more to do so, if you're ready. As a seller, rising mortgage rates are motivating some homeowners to make a move up sooner rather than later. If you're planning to buy your next home, again, talk to your trusted real estate advisor, me, to decide how to time your next move. And 3, home prices are projected to continue to climb. Home prices are forecast to keep appreciating because there are still fewer homes for sale than there are buyers in the market. As I've said many times, as an economic major in college, it's basic supply and demand. That said, experts agree the pace of that appreciation should moderate, but home prices won't fall. They'll continue to appreciate, but just not at such a high or quick rate. Experts agree that the pace of that appreciation should moderate, but home prices won't fall. Prices throughout the country have surged for the better part of 2 years, including in the first quarter of 2022. Given the extremely low inventory, we're unlikely to see price declines, but appreciation should slow in the coming months. So as a buyer, what does that mean? It means continued home price appreciation means it'll cost you more to buy the longer you wait. But it also gives you the peace of mind that once you do buy a home, it will likely grow in value. That makes it historically a good investment and a strong hedge against inflation. What do I mean by a hedge against inflation? Simply put, if your house payment is $1,000 a month and sirloin steak is $10 a pound, a couple of years, your house payment will still be $1,000 a month, but sirloin steak may be $20 a pound. So your house is a hedge against inflation, plus the equity you'll be bringing as the equity you'll accumulate as the house begins to appreciate. But as a seller, price appreciation is great news for the value of your home. Again, lean on a professional such as me to strike the right balance of the best conditions possible for both selling your house and buying your next one. And the bottom line is, whether you're a home buyer or seller, you need to know what's happening in the housing market. That's so you can make the most informed decision possible. Call me today so we can discuss your goals and what lies ahead, so you can pick your best time to make a move. Again, I'm Mark Renner at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. You can call me at 402-690-1687 or email me at mark@markrenner.com. I'm here to answer any and all of your real estate questions, whether you are a buyer or a seller, and I look forward to talking to you. So have a great day and be safe.